Hey guys, Frank Minetti here, Advisors Mortgage Group Freehold Branch Manager. Want to talk to you today about non-traditional mortgage lending. Well, what do I mean by that? Well, non-traditional, not normal conventional financing, not government type financing, but really outside the box kind of financing. Well, what are we talking about? Well, for example, there's alternative ways to use other income sources in order to qualify you for a mortgage. Let me give you a real world example of what I'm talking about in a non-traditional type mortgage product. For example, let's say you're self-employed. And you have a situation where you're finding yourself really pouring all your money back into your business. Hey, we all did that when we started in business, right? We need to keep that business growing, alive, and up and coming, right? But you're drawing out some income, not as much as you want, but there's cash flow going on. You've got projections down the road that say, hey, this business is taking off. We know we're on our way. What can we use besides traditional tax returns, W-2s, pay stubs to qualify and to purchase a property? Well, non-traditional mortgage lending are things like this, a bank statement only product, right? We can use 12 months of your business bank statements, looking at your deposits, and then using those deposits to then calculate an income based on the cash flow coming into the business. What do? We take the deposits, we subtract out a percentage of those deposits for quote unquote business liabilities. Your accountant's going to be involved in a little bit of this for us, and we're on our way to using cash going through your bank account to establish an income for you to qualify for more house than you typically would. So definitely something we can do for you. Hit the link in the bio and we'll talk individually about your situation one-on-one and kind of talk about your mortgage needs if this is something you're interested in. We do this very often. Something you want to definitely look at is if your paper numbers don't look so good, let's put it that way. So product that's been around for a while, we use it often, like I said, and a great tool. But there's some things you need to know about it. Since this is more of a risk-based lending situation, interest rates on these programs are always going to be slightly higher. But does that mean, man, I'm going to deal with a lot higher interest rate for a long time? No. Our goal is to get with you and your accountant. As your income on paper increases, we're looking to get you out of that interest rate by way of a refinance. The majority of my clients that take advantage of the bank statement only product wind up refinancing with me somewhere down the road to a conventional mortgage product with a lower interest rate. It's a tool to get you in a property with a future goal of reducing your monthly payment. So that's one type of non-traditional mortgage lending. The other one I want to look at is investment property purchases. We have a product out there where I don't care where you're working, what your income is, we are looking to just the potential rental income from the property you want to buy. So we take the rental income. As long as the rental income carries and covers your monthly mortgage payment, guess what happens? You get your financing, right? Same thing, slightly higher interest rates, but we can develop a mortgage product or have a mortgage product available for you that will allow you to purchase an investment property without the traditional income qualifying guidelines by simply using that potential rental income from the investment property you want to purchase covering the mortgage payment equally. You're in a property, right? What do we need to look at? Well, you want to look at your return on investment because that's important in that product. As long as we have the return on investment that covers, you wind up purchasing a rental property with basically not much documentation. Who determines the rental income? The appraiser goes out, he compares similar homes that rented, establishes a rental number for your property that you want to purchase, and now that comes our basis for lending. So take advantage of those. If you're not showing as much on paper, but you plan on down the road, let's get you into a property. Let's get you to buy a house. We can refinance you down the road traditionally when things start to improve on paper. Again, this is Frank Minetti, Branch Manager, Advisors Mortgage. We look forward to seeing you, talking with you, chatting with you one-on-one. Just click that link in the bio.